Are you ready?
Oh wait, we've got the music, except I didn't play it, so
that's all right. We'll get it going.
So, welcome back, guys. I don't know where to look. We're full production.
We got everything today.
Three cameras today, which is mental. I don't know which one to look at. We're still
that one.
This one.
The
We're
one in the
looking
middle.
at this one.
The one in the middle.
We'll see how often I keep looking away at all the different cameras. But today has been. Hold on. We should introduce ourselves. So, anybody that didn't watch last week,
Richo from Mud Mods and Beers,
and then Dylan from Off Track, where I've got sort of Instagram and then my other YouTube channel. Yeah, spread myself thin. But let's announce the big elephant in the room. So you're now coming on as permanent co-host.
Loving it. Thank you very much, mate. Very excited.
Taking over from Lloyd, who was my last permanent one. And something that I said after we filmed, after we filmed last week, I had a sneaking suspicion that you and I would have really good chemistry on camera.
Took us a long time to get through that last one, hey?
There was a comment saying, well, it might be in here. Wow, that's a long one. So this one's a bit shorter, but I actually ended up messaging you after it and saying, look, the brain injury's gotten worse.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can actually continue with yarns. And I actually said to you, I'm thinking about having to let go of it because I just couldn't do the editing, can't do all the social media. These guys would know I haven't been able to reply to comments, which has been...
Yeah.
To most people, they may be able to just not reply to comments and forget about it.
No.
But me, it weighs on me. I want to be replying to the people they're putting the effort into.
Oh, it's important, I reckon, too. Yeah, definitely.
But rather than close it down, you came to the saviour because you actually have a business. And what do you do?
So we have we do real estate marketing, our bread and butter, but we do a lot of editing. And Logan, who will be editing this, is our editor extraordinaire. We have a company, and yeah, we do a lot of editing of videos. So we thought we'd offer our services to you as a charity channel, and we won't charge anything obviously for the editing. Trying to keep this going, 'cause I believe in it. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, it does lots of really good things, which is what I said to you. I said it's really hard to let go of it, and I actually spoke to a couple other people saying, how do you stop doing something that is creating positive change and raising money for charity?
Absolutely, so important.
It's not an easy thing to let go of, and I'm so thankful that you've come on board to come on as a sponsor, actually sponsor to do the editing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, and let's give
welcome.
You a round of applause.
I don't do it. I don't do the editing. Logan, it's Logan and Tyrone.
A round of applause over. But still, it's your company and you're willing to do it, which is brilliant. So if anybody out there, because you do a couple other YouTubers, don't you?
Not so much at the minute.
Yep.
We do a lot of different. We have edited YouTubes in the past, but we're really happy to edit YouTube videos too. Yeah.
So if anybody wants to basically get you to do editing for their videos because they want to step away, because I know a lot of these guys probably agree the editing is a pain in the ass.
The editing, and it is time consuming, but it's also a skill to make it look good. Yep. And you said something this week which actually really flattered me, and you said your movies are TV quality, or your videos are TV, and I was like blown away by that.
If you guys haven't checked out, like the way the stuff comes on, like I love it's a ripping sound effect, and then
there's everything. So the team at work they're incredible. So if you want to see some of the quality, little push, go to Mud Mods and Beers YouTube channel and check us out. Yeah, and if you like what you see, we can definitely do some editing.
And then just get in contact with you through Instagram, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go. If you want some videos edited, if you want to get some of your life back and get these guys to edit it, reach out to them.
Really happy to.
So yeah, that's the big news. You'll now be permanently on. I'll talk to you sort of whether or not we can do same as I used to when I'm on the Cape, if we can just do two cameras and film like I used to.
Yeah.
And then that way, because that was one that was weighing on me massively, how are we going to be doing driving every day, setting up camp, enjoying our holiday and filming, editing, which I guess is what a lot of the other YouTubers do.
Yeah.
Which I don't do.
Well, you won't have to.
Anymore.
We'll be able to work it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been a massive one. The other thing I want to talk on is we're going to change this more to, and this was me, you're completely being hands off, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
And I said to you, I want to turn it more into an actual proper podcast rather than I'm calling what it has been as a vodcast, video podcast.
Yeah.
We're still going to talk about YouTube here and there, but it'll be more a four-wheel drive adventure podcast.
Love it.
And I'm now, with my free time, I'm getting back, going to look at doing RSS, I think it is an RSS feed, that I've got to get to then be able to upload it to all the podcasts so these guys can listen to it.
Oh, that's really good.
In their cars.
Yeah.
And what it also does, so what you guys may not know, if you actually miss 1 week on YouTube, you get punished.
The algorithm doesn't like it, does it?
And it takes two sacrificial videos to catch back up.
Yeah.
And because we were moving down from Hervey Bay down to southeast Queensland, I couldn't do a video, and as a result, I've been punished. And that's the hardest thing. You just sit there and go, man, you should be able to have a life.
I think also, and you're right. I know another YouTube channel who's local, and he's always only ever uploaded every 2 weeks.
Yep.
So I think that's fine too, or if it's once a month, or as
yeah,
long as you're consistent.
Yep.
You know, if it is 2 weeks, that's fine.
Yep.
But I think if you're weekly, then you miss a week, it definitely punishes you.
So that'll sort of take that stress away. It will be now. Hopefully, probably not this video. The next one, I'll have it up on Spotify and iHeartRadio.
Happy days.
So that'll be really cool. But in order to do that, it means the segment around the tube will be sort of ran differently. There won't be so much overlays of people's stuff as the people listening won't know what's going on.
That's right, yeah.
Let me know, comment below what you guys think of doing that style, if you think it'll be cool to actually see it turn more into a podcast where we can sit back and chat more rather than be quickly hitting different points. Yeah,
that'd be good.
And then the charity will still be staying on, and as we mentioned last time, it'll be monthly, which now means it's just basically a quick update each week on where we're sitting. So I'll pass that across to you as it's your charity we're doing this week.
Thank you, mate. So money raised so far, Dementia Australia, 3 weeks left. The website's not much at the minute, but PayPal, Marie Lewis has come in with $19.18. Ad revenue, $16.81 for a total of $35.99 so far.
$35, let's see. Should we try and set a target for the month? Try and get to $100.
I just go thinking 100, that'd be really
$100. Let's see if you guys can help us get to 100. We've already got $16 from ad revenue. So that means hopefully each video is somewhere between $16 and $30.
Yeah, really good.
Which means the ad revenue will do it itself. So let's see if you guys can get behind it again. I know with the fundraiser, that would have taken a fair bit of coin from everybody.
Yeah.
So I suspected this one would be a little bit sort of slow, but thank you for the one person that has donated so far.
Yeah, really good.
And you can donate through the website or through the PayPal link.
Thank you again. That's lovely. Really perfect.
I think the next one's you anyway.
It's me anyway. Where are we up to? Jump into the comments. I like that. I did see this one from Two Moodles. And they say, I wonder if I comment twice if it helps the algorithm. So here I am commenting twice.
So to let you guys know, I think we're actually not meant to coach people on how to help.
How to help, yeah.
Somebody actually commented once saying, you can be shut down from it. But anyway, more comments definitely helps. So you will notice, actually flick through the comments. I've got a fair few people that do 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, I noticed that the other day.
Yeah, Stuart's my big one. I think Stuart's once done 10 comments.
In one video.
Yeah. So more comments definitely help.
This one's not surprising from Shadow682. Wow, this is a really long one.
I think, it was definitely the biggest we've done so far. We were just under the hour.
57 minutes, I think you said.
But what's funny, a lot of the other podcasts actually go well over an hour.
I think if you're in your car driving now, that's like you're just listening anyway, aren't you? So as long as it's entertaining or compelling, if it's an hour, that's an hour less you've got to drive with no sound.
Yeah. But then I think the videos on YouTube, it's weird to see a video go that long. So it's weird.
Yeah, I think the sweet spot's different for a lot of channels on YouTube. Aussie Walkabout 4x4 said, DJI and Kanay Customs have both given me the best customer service of anybody I've ever had the good fortune to deal with. Businesses like these should be applauded publicly and loudly for doing so. Happy for my comments to be used. So there we go.
So that's same as you, same with DJI. So maybe there's something in it where anybody let me know if they've had customer service with GoPro, because I know the GoPros break all the bloody time.
Yeah, we moved away from GoPro just because of the quality. I think these DJI cameras are brilliant.
Actually, funny enough, I found the picture quality was better on GoPro.
Yeah.
But they just got too many issues.
They do.
Every YouTuber always talks about getting issues on their GoPros.
Yeah, I just changed your settings before we started, so it'll be interesting to see what you think of the quality now, Farmer's Life Unscripted said, great episode this week, really enjoyed the banter between you two. Could you have found a permanent replacement co-host?
There we go.
You were right. Farmer's Life Unscripted's come home. Parker Up Travel, thanks for the love, guys. All new to us and we're loving it. So that was good. Yeah.
This is something I haven't actually told you, and you probably saw it on the run sheet and went, oh, what's this? As we know, I like to do things pretty unscripted on this channel, so I don't
That's
tell
good.
you much.
Yeah.
But what I figured we were doing, leaning into the podcast style, I actually want to do, we'll throw up a topic each week that these guys can then comment their own stories. So they feel like they can get involved and we read their stories out each week.
Yeah.
And eventually I want to get into, I'll try and figure out how to do it. You can actually call and leave a voicemail message and then we can play
That's good.
the voicemail message.
Yeah.
Because I know I've seen that on, can't remember the other channel. They do it where people can call up and leave funny stories.
Yeah, it's
So I'd
good
like
if you got
as well.
something that you can react to. Yeah, that's
Because I like to get these guys involved. So the topic that we're going to talk about this week is your most embarrassing moment camping.
right.
So we can both tell our most embarrassing moment, and then these guys can all comment below, and then we can read them out next week. So be prepared. If you're commenting it, we could be reading it.
Yeah, and we'll read it.
So I'll go mine first, so you got some time to sort of
Just
think.
thinking, you've landed this on me. I'm gonna have to think about this.
So mine, I did a tour on Fraser, private tour. Took a mum and her daughter, because there used to be a tour guide on there. So one of the guys I took on, my proper paid tour guide, asked if I could take his mum and daughter across. So I did a private tour of Fraser with them, and they stayed in the resort, Urang Beach Resort.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, stuff it, I'll just go camp on the beach. I'm not going to book a room in a hotel. So after dropping them off, I went down to the dingo fenced area. And in the morning, got up, I have a shower every single morning and every single night I do it. I went, there's nobody around. Just stripped off, side of the cruiser, shower's running, completely stark naked. Next thing, girlfriend and boyfriend come walking out of the bush from doing their morning business. And I'm standing there completely stark naked, broad daylight. And I just went, what am I going to do? Hey guys, how you going? Didn't cover up.
You just got to own it, eh?
Was sudsed up as well. The moment they caught me was full sudsed up.
You've got to own it. There's nothing you can do. You've just got to, as if it's completely natural.
Yep.
Hey!
And then the funny thing was the boyfriend was like, quick, and then dragged her. Because she's not going to care too much, but you can tell the guy, same as I would be the same if Ash and I were out camping, there was a dude completely staying. Come on, get out of here, don't look, Ash.
Love it. I'm sure I can think of more stories, but there's a couple. I guess it's probably not embarrassing more than not real good planning. Andy and I we were camping down in Grafton on the side of a river.
Down Grafton?
Yeah, just south of Grafton. It's a free camp. It's near an old, you'll see the episode on our channel, there's an old tunnel that was hand dug out.
Oh, no way.
Through the road was dug through the cliff, through the cave, and it's cool. It's like the caves down in Lithgow that we did the other. Anyway, it was near there, and we decided we'd cook this brisket in the camp oven. It was like a 6-hour cook, and we knew it was rain. It was like today. You could see the clouds coming.
Yeah, we're nervous, aren't we?
I thought, yeah, we are. I thought, we'll do this brisket anyway. We lit the fire and we got all the seasoning in, and we did the whole preparation. Probably 2 hours into the cook, the rain was that heavy that it actually put the fire out.
Oh.
And the brisket was kind of cooked, but we just ripped stuff. It was, we just kept eating. Who cares? So it wasn't really embarrassing. Just didn't plan it real well. But I'll think of an embarrassing one for the next time.
No, that's okay. Next time you'll know what we're doing. So, but now it's your turn, guys. So you can actually get involved. Comment below. What's your most embarrassing moment camping?
Yeah, definitely. Love to hear.
Yeah, I'm interested to read to see what comes through. To me, that seems more fun, and I like getting these guys involved.
Yeah, definitely. You want to hear stories. Stories are what it's all about. When you go camping and you're sitting around the campfire at night time, you want to talk about all those stories.
Well, that's what I envisioned this podcast to be.
Yeah, real good.
It's sitting around the campfire, having a chat.
Having a yarn. Yep. Yeah, really good.
There you go, having a yarn. And funny, that's what it's called.
Funny that.
Okay, we'll smash it. This one's definitely not going to be a 50-minute. We're into the hot topic. And this one we're actually talking about, so we didn't talk about it today. You've been busy packing because you're off to Moreton.
Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. boat.
Yep. And then we've been up to the Sunshine Coast and back getting rooftop tent put on. But what I figured we'll actually have a chat and we'll turn it interactive.
Yep.
Hop up, actually run through what you take camping.
Yeah. Happy to.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's have a look. Andy's gone to Woolly, so this is empty, but this will be full of stuff of all our food. So we'll just, when we're camping, I guess we just go simple.
How come you open it that way?
Because
it seems like back to front.
No,
to me.
well, there is a reason to my madness. If I have it that way, the hinge gets stuck on the door gets stuck on this. No, that was my old setup. That was a bit of coral. Because when I put the Voyager system in, I've got like no gap. That's the minimal tolerance between the kitchen, and then it's the minimal tolerance between that. So if I put the fridge, because I wanted the fridge up this way,
Yep.
but then this actually hit here. And if I put the hinge round the other way, that just misses. The door only opens to about here.
Do you have many people comment saying your fridge should be up this end?
You're the first one.
Stop it, really?
No, seriously.
I thought you'd have heaps of
No,
people
no,
smashing
no.
it. Oh, you got it at the rear, you should have all the weight at this end.
Well, that's actually heavier than the fridge.
Because when I was going to say something to you last week, but I looked at this and went, oh, this probably weighs a fair bit.
It does.
And that's only, what, 65 litre?
This is only 65, yeah.
So it wouldn't weigh much at all.
No, I am hoping to get a Dometic one in here that's 85, I think it is. And
What's that, Bushman's?
Kings.
Kings? Oh.
Yeah. So fridge there. Then this is an MW thing that I bought last year. I'll open it up for you. It's got massive pros and there's a few cons to it.
Is the con the weight?
Yeah, the con's absolutely the weight. It's so heavy.
Oh.
It took 2 of us to lift it up. Fold down like this, and I got a table here and a sink there, and I've still got my drawer. So I've got my induction there that'll plug in there, or I've also put a 240 outlet on the back.
It's actually really nicely finished as well.
It is.
You get your pantry
in the back. So look, it's really good.
Do you know the weight?
Heavy. I'd say.
To go with everything else you got on here that's
everything's heavy. I'd say, at a guess, this is probably 40 kilos, 50
that's
kilos.
Not too bad. Oh, if it's 50,
that's empty.
Bad. Oh, yeah.
And then you've got to put all the gear in it, yeah. So, yeah, it does get up there.
But it looks mint.
And look, I think, apart from, it is pretty good, but this, because obviously the 79s are a bit higher, this is a good, I mean, we're up in a slant here, so when you're sitting on the campsite, this is a bit higher. It's a really good working height. But another con is, that I don't like, when this is in, you actually can't get up in here, and you can't put anything really big, like, to get these out. You've got to open it up so that little shelf goes. But, look, I can live with it. I don't think I'd buy it again, but I really like it.
So that's as well.
That's got all the kitchen stuff in it. So as I said, induction, knives, forks, spatulas, dino chart, because you need that in your drawer for kitchen stuff. Knives and forks, plates.
That's for showing off when you're at the beach.
That's it. Chopping board, washing up kit, bin bags, trays, salt and pepper, chili, whatever, stubby coolers up in there, and coffee, Glad wrap, all that sort of gear.
And then how much battery do you take?
So there's 300 amp hours in this part of the EnerDrive, part of the Dometic system. So that, because it runs Starlink, it's up on the roof of the roof rack, and the 2 boxes over there. So that's the Starlink. That's my lights, and then that's the rooftop tent power.
And how much solar you got?
I've got 195 watts in the roof, but I've also got a
blanket,
400 watt blanket, I think.
Jeez, that's not bad.
It's really good, yeah. And I just, when I need it, just throw it out. But when we're driving, because this is a 40 plus BC to DC charger, plus the solar, like it punches in.
Yeah.
This has been, both fridges have been on all day. I'm still at 92%.
I really like their submarine stuff.
I do too. It works really well. Yeah, so that's kind of, then just in here, we've got our air compressor with our outlet there. Then this is for the tap. I've got 120 litres in the tank underneath.
More weight.
Oh, more weight. But it's low. This one's low. This is good weight. And a hose there for whatever. So that's...
and your soap. Don't forget your soap.
I got my soap
on here. Look at this.
Yeah, Andy hates that because he goes, Dad, what do you got that for? It looks stupid. I'm like, I don't care. I want clean hands. And then the other side's really, I've got a pull-out drawer fridge.
Yep.
And then the rest of it's storage.
Is the pull-out drawer fridge for you to use as a freezer or still just a second fridge?
Beer.
Oh yeah, so I don't drink. So anybody that drinks probably would go, come on man, as if you don't know
it's
that's
just,
what it's for.
It's just beer. It's just beer. And I have a drawer over there too that holds a bit of tools, but it also holds all my clothes, toiletries.
And your trips generally how long?
We would never go away for more than like 10 days,
Yeah.
a week or 10 days. And if we do, we take the camper trailer.
Yeah.
And then we've got another fridge freezer in there, and we've got storage in there, and we've got stuff in there. So yeah, for little short trips, rooftop tent, awning, shower tent on the other side, set up camp in 5 minutes.
So you don't shower in the starters? That's
No,
probably smart.
if I could be able to put, maybe I should start. It might be easier. I could take that awning off; it'd be lighter then. I could start ditching some weight.
Yeah, it's really cool. So it's something I thought you guys might be interested in, seeing what Because how many years you now been doing sort of travelling?
Oh, 20?
Yep.
More? I don't know.
And how many cars have you built up, do you reckon, in the 20 years?
Four-wheel drive, yeah, probably 6, 5, or well, maybe 5, 4 or 5 or 6.
And you definitely learn a lot, don't you?
But it's not even just the cars, because this I won't sell.
Yeah.
But this is probably the 3rd canopy iteration on this
really?
car. Oh, yeah, I change my mind so often. This is the 2nd canopy on this car.
Yeah.
And it's this, with this canopy, this is the 2nd change internally in this car.
Yeah.
So I still haven't found the perfect setup. This isn't going to be here forever.
I'll be interested to see what we think of ours doing the smaller dog box canopy and just the 4-wheel drive boxes.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see how it goes. I think I should have hit it perfectly with the weight.
Yeah.
And then having the Caravan means anything that we're doing that's you need more space than that, well, you just take the Caravan.
I think you've hit the nail on the head. Because if I was to have a different choice of canopy again, I'd probably go with 1200 and have space.
Yeah.
For weight, because I don't need all this weight. This stays on. So this is a jack-off canopy.
Yep.
If we're like, I don't know, if you go onto our channel, you see our Lithgow video that Andy and I did about start of February. We took these canopies off because we wanted to do some harder tracks, so we just swagged it.
Which, see, that's the other reason why I went the small one, because you see all the YouTubers doing that.
Yeah.
Go, no, I need the canopy off, or I've gone, well, mine weighs
You can
nothing.
do both.
Yeah.
So that's so good. And I think that's why I would do it the next time, because we did suffer. Because you get used to having 12-volt systems. Yeah. So if you don't have it, you're like, oh, what are we going to do? And you're fine, because you've camped for years without it, but now you've got it, it's like, I can't do without it. So
it is funny that you get like that, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Like, we started off, 135 amp hour battery was hardcore.
Yeah.
Was what we took. That was our first lithium. And then now it's like, no, you need 400. If you don't have 400, I don't know what you're doing.
And the more you get, the more you think, right, I need an air fryer. I need an induction cooktop. I need, an electric shower. I need, it's like Starlink, stop it.
I plugged that King's fridge in that we got, the 60 litre, and I know this probably only lasts this 200 battery like 3 days or something. And after 4 days, it used 20%. I went, oh, is that all the fridge uses?
Yeah, no, the more things you get, it's more weight. So, you have one fridge and we always had just a chest fridge. Then the uprights came out. Now I've got an upright and another fridge. And you've got the battery power to do it. Doesn't mean you
should.
I think I might start going back the other way because you don't need it.
No. Well, that's like when we had our full 1800 canopy, we were taking a gas oven. A portable gas oven. Because then we're like, oh, sweet. Then all we do is rock up to camp, get the oven out, put food in. We were buying the pre-done full meals from Woolworths on the tray. Yeah. So all you had to do was chuck a tray in and then you eat off the tray. There's no cleaning up, no nothing.
So good.
But yeah, it was just taking up more space, and then we just got ridiculously heavy.
Yeah, and you don't like, and I think where we go normally, tomorrow we're going to Morton. You're allowed fires on Morton. Yeah. If we can cook on the fire, we will. Yeah. You don't need a air fryer. You don't need an induction cooktop. Cook on the fire. I
still haven't gone full driving on Morton. We've booked 6 times.
You need to go.
We
need to do a podcast over there.
Crazy storms have come.
Stop.
And we've had to go, we're going on, because I don't camp in rain. It's just,
I'm not a fan.
Nah. I know there's some diehard people out there like, nah, camp, who cares? Nah. It's just not for me. Hiding in a tent.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agree.
So I'll can it. 6 times we've tried, 6 times we've had to can it. Whereas we've done one walk-on where I did like a day trip showing people you could do a day trip because it's quite cost-effective to do a day trip. Go snorkeling. And it was a really nice day. But yeah, it's on the cards. We've got to go over there.
Got to go.
Yep.
Got to go.
On to the next topic.
On to the next one.
So the next one. This is a bit sort of saucy. So it is something that I get messaged a fair bit about and sent print screens of different YouTubers. Because there's now, I'm not sure if you know, there's a website you can go on and monitor people's subscribers.
Oh, true.
And see how many they've got.
That's not that Social Blade, is it?
There's a whole bunch of them.
Is there? Yep. Yeah, I've seen Social Blade, yeah.
So buying subscribers, right or wrong?
100% wrong.
Yeah. And if you don't know, if you buy subscribers, it actually will implode your channel. Even if you have a viral video, that can implode your channel.
Yeah.
Because what happens is if the people that subscribe to your channel don't watch each week, the algorithm takes that as a negative.
Oh, right. See, I don't know these things.
And then doesn't show it to as many people. Goes, oh, your subscribers aren't watching, it's obviously a trash video. There's no point in me showing new people.
Right.
So, yeah, if you're contemplating buying subscribers, don't do it.
We had this chat last week off camera. I about 2 years ago, I suppose, I had a video on, I thought, because on YouTube, something came up within the editing suite there in YouTube, and it said, boost this video. promote this video through YouTube. So I spent, I think it was like $50, $100 over, might have been a week or 2 weeks that spend went. This was all within YouTube, so this is completely above board. And it netted me like hundreds of subscribers in those 2 days, which I thought, hang on, this is good, because I've got all these new people come to the channel. But when that ad stopped and the next video came out, the graphs all went up and they spiked, and then they kind of went down to the level they were at. And all those new subscribers were, I called them empty subscribers. They didn't really view the videos, they didn't comment, they didn't like.
And you said you actually thought they were from a different country as well.
They were, a lot of them, because you can see who it was, and a lot of them, were overseas. And I just thought that was wrong. And that was nothing bad. I was just promoting a video on YouTube, but that didn't sit right with me either.
So there's a company called Sprizzy, who I used to use when I was first starting out, and they do same thing. It goes through Google and YouTube ads,
right?
But you can pinpoint even to the channels you want your videos to appear on.
Wow!
So that's a really good one. It's expensive, $100. Generally, will get you like 10 subscribers, but it'll get you 1,000 views.
Right.
But yeah, that's also, to me, I sit there and go, I don't see that cheating. It's expensive, but that will get you right into your exact audience that you want, and then you're getting subscribers that actually work.
Oh yeah, that's
because they will come back and watch and view.
Yeah.
It's basically helping you bypass the algorithm. So whether or not people want to do that, what do you think? Is that?
I suppose if people are impatient and they want to fast track it, but just work harder.
Well, if you've got the coin.
Yeah, but buying subscribers to me, it's like...
I'm not a fan of buying. If you buy the outright subscribers where it's like...
Yeah.
Because there was a channel I told you about last week.
You did, yeah.
Went from 50 to 120 in 2 days.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You did tell me that.
And then to me, I'm sitting there, if you're on 50,000 subscribers, you're winning anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I think if you're on 10 subscribers and you go to 500, I'm still... Like, I did it, so I can't say, and I did it last year too. No, 2 years ago.
Yeah, but you did the advertising, which is fine. Everybody advertises.
I just wanted to try it. I was just curious to see what it would do. I won't do it again. I'm actually not a fan of it. I think if a channel says it's got 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, it should have subscribers who want to watch that channel because the channel's worked hard on doing, Instagram or TikTok or Facebook and driving traffic through YouTube and getting the audience. Because when you do a good video, YouTube does I don't know if you've noticed, they've started like a 24-hour recap now of that video. No. So yeah, we launch every Sunday morning at 6. So this morning I got when you go into that video page, it says 24-hour recap for that video, and it tells you what it's done. It tells you if your audience liked it, if your subscribers have liked it, if they've watched it, and it actually rates your video within your own algorithm. And it said, we launched one yesterday about we got a tune done, and it said this video has resonated with your audience.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, yep.
Yeah, so I think if you're doing that, you're going to grow the channel anyway.
How did it go uploading on a public holiday?
I don't know, we just do Sunday mornings. It actually started off slower, to be fair.
Because there's a lot of people that change the day around public holidays. So like I was going to do yesterday, but the upside is I just do now. Some weeks I do 3 videos, 2 videos, 1 video, so the extra ones I can put whenever.
Right.
And I had 2 videos ready to go yesterday, and I stopped them, and they're going live in 15 minutes.
There you go.
But then, you guys comment below. I reckon I know the answer. I reckon these guys hate it when people buy subscribers.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. So let us know what you actually think about it, because I'd love to get these guys' opinion as well.
Definitely.
So this is where we'll normally do algorithm takeover. What we'll do moving forward, it won't be the videos anymore, because again, that won't work on the podcast. But we'll still call out names. Unfortunately, we got no comments last week. So please, if you guys can think of any channels under 50,000 subscribers, the smaller the better. We really like promoting the smaller ones. Comment them below so that way we can read them out. And
I've got one.
Yep. Who is it?
It's the local Josh from JRC Adventures.
There you go.
He's in the middle of building one of these up.
Yep.
He's just bought an old 79 series, and him and his dad are just over this way. V8, yeah. It's identical to this, single cab V8. I think it was a 2020? Oh, I don't know. I'm not, anyway, they're building it at the minute. It's a great series. And Josh has actually come over here. We've done a rigged rundown on each other's cars and a bit. So yeah, JRC Adventures.
There you go. I've actually watched a couple of his videos.
Have you?
Yep.
Yeah, he goes well.
Yeah, he's pretty good. And if you're looking for any others, go through the comments. There's a fair few YouTubers that actually comment on these, and go and give them a watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they're supporting.
We all love it.
Yeah, there's some really good ones in there that comment each week, and go and give them some support.
Yeah, I loved what. That's really good. I loved it. You did that for me months ago.
Yep.
Loved it. Yeah.
There you go. So that's a wrap. Nice and quick. Well, hopefully I reckon it's quicker, but we have no idea.
Find out soon.
Yep. And we didn't get wet, which is a good thing. And
Lucky, I reckon.
yeah, let's see how it all comes up with your guy editing and having the 3 cameras. I reckon it'll be mint.
Definitely. Thanks again.
That's all right.
See you next week.
See ya.